Good evening. Welcome to another Simply Colorful Fibercast. My name is Lynn Marquidot. I'm your host, and today is April 9th, 2021. See what I did? I switched up our opening a little bit. Welcome. Grab a project and let's do something together tonight. This beautiful spring night here in the Northeast. Tonight, I wanted to talk about Prince Philip, who has passed away at the age of 99 today. Many of you may have already heard and been seeing and have your own memories and your own ideas about the monarchy. And I certainly have many friends through our Open Sew in the UK and in England who know much more about the monarchy than I do. Certainly my mother, my sister. Anyway, I just want to remember him and read a little bit about him. And really what also, I am still working on my Jacob's Ladder quilt. This one that I've been working on for several weeks now. But I also am thinking summer's coming because we got our COVID vaccine shot, our first shot. That was great yesterday. And so I was thinking, as I'm thinking about summer, I'm thinking I need a pair of shorts, some go-to shorts like these have been for me in the past, but they have holes in them. And I think, see, they have holes all through them. I've had them for many years, and I think what I'm going to do is use them as a pattern. Hi, Mom. Hi, you're early. I love that you're there. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm not sure we're going to spend the whole hour. I've been spending all day today and actually yesterday and the day before on some custom quilting. And so my eyes are a little blurry. Hello, Marcella from Little Rock. But anyway, enough about that. Let's see if we can unsew these shorts and use them as a guide. That's what I'm thinking. If anyone has any ideas. So this is kind of cool. It has a drawstring through the whole thing. And we may find that just getting a pattern might be better. Hi, Kathy Klein. I hope Chicago's warming up. I wonder if this can pull out completely. So, and I also wanted to read a poem from Aunt Jane. Hello, Sue. Yes, I took 2 walks today. And it was beautiful. Have you been out? I hope so. Yes, we have daffodils in bloom here. And then we have new blue flowers that my sister sent. And she told me the name of them today. Let's see. Because she also grew them. They're called Cheon Doxia, Glory of the Snow. And they're blue. Has anyone ever? I'm going to show you my sister's pictures. Mine don't look that good. But see those blue in the front? And then she has daffodils in the back. But those blue are Cheon Doxia. Hopefully. They're so pretty. And to tell you the truth, I haven't seen if they smelled. I don't know if they're in the hyacinth family, but thank you, KB, for sending me those. They're in bloom and they're doing great here in New England. Okay, Prince Philip. So Prince Philip, also the Duke of Edinburgh, was a member of the British royal family as the husband of Elizabeth II. Philip was, and they've been married for 70 plus years. So they've known each other. She met him when she was 14, so they've known each other their whole life. Quite a remarkable story, the length of time they've been together and what they have seen. He's actually a cousin of Queen Victoria, as is the Queen, so I think they're many cousins removed. He was born in Greece, and he had to flee there when he was 18 months old. His family was exiled from the country. He was born in Corfu, Greece. He had 3 children. Prince Charles, Princess Anne, and Prince Andrew. And he had two sisters, Princess Cecile of Greece and Denmark and Princess Sophie of Greece and Denmark, I think. Let's see if he had any more. Maybe, I bet those of you who... Oh. And Princess Margarita and Princess Dora. So he had 4 sisters. Wow. And ironically, Bob and I were watching The Crown last night, and we were watching one of the episodes about Prince Philip, so it was kind of prophetic. Oh, Prince Edward! Oh my, I knew I was gonna... So was Prince Edward... was the Queen's father's brother. Is that right? Hang on, I'm going to have to look up Prince Edward. I knew I'd get into trouble. Didn't take me long. He was the youngest, no kidding. Thank you. But he abdicated the throne, right? Edward 5, 6, 7, 8 was king of the UK until his abdication in December of 1936. And then that's when, no, the Queen's uncle was David King George. He abducted to marry Wallis Simpson. I think I need to go back to my shorts. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sue. Oh, you worked outside. You raked leaves and picked up sticks after some tree trimming. Wow. It was sunny and warm. Isn't it lovely? Hi, Angela. Oh, it's a glorious day. And tomorrow's supposed to be just as nice. It was good. Okay, we'll come back to this in a minute. Rather than going into other princes and kings, let me go back to Prince Philip. He's the man of the hour. Anyway, and his funeral will be scaled back due to COVID. And I know you can read all of this. Duke of Edinburgh and the husband of Queen Elizabeth. Anyway, at one point I was going to use purples in honor of the royal family. And that's as far as we go with monarch history. We'll come back to that when I'm more prepared. Okay. So, do I have the guts to cut these? These are my favorite shorts. And they're all double, triple stitched. So it's not like, see this? And they're overstitched. So I think what I'm going to do is cut. First I have to find my scissors. I'm going to cut them and then add seam allowances. I think that's what I'll do. So I'm going to turn these into patterns. Let me get my scissors. Okay. Yeah, it's so sunny. We need summer clothes. Sarah out in the desert has been fortunate enough to be wearing summer clothes for a long time now. I'm jealous of you. I love to see the pictures of your hikes, Sarah. I love to see all of your pictures. So I'm cutting off these tabs. Oh, you know what I need to do first, though? Before I do any of this, I'm going to take a picture of these as they're together. Just in case I need to remember. Okay. Take a picture of this tab. I'm not going to write anything down. Why would I do that? They have holes everywhere. And I need shorts because I'm going to be outside a lot this summer painting. Okay, so here's the first piece. I'm going to need 2 of those. If I do those, if I want that. Oh, I remember actually, I think I got these at the dress barn years ago, and I've already hemmed them. So that's a better size. I think okay, I'm going to throw that away. This is one we want. That's right. So they used to roll up. You would roll them up, and then you would use this little flap on each side to hold it up. But they started, they looked, you want to talk looking dumpy. That's the word that comes to mind. These would come down and this would stay up. So one summer, I sewed them up. So we didn't do that. Look at how this is all torn. Wow, these really aren't wearable. Okay, so I'm not going to feel badly about cutting them. And I hope to make some shorts that are better than those awful green ones we made a few years ago. Remember how bad those were? We took shorts that were too small and we made them bigger. Hi, Carol Baldwin. How are you? Nice to see you out there. I hope your foot's getting better a little bit every week. It takes a long time. Be patient. Sarah says it was gorgeous today, 90 degrees. Went to Arizona. Oh, desert museum to enjoy the wildlife and spring blooms. Oh, how lovely. That's great. Okay, I'm going to sew right down. No. First, I'm going to take the belt straps off. Like I ever wore belts with my shorts. I'm lucky if I can wear shorts. I've decided, how we all have our things. Clothing really isn't my thing. Like I like this shirt. It's nice and pretty and bright, and it was fun to put on, but I don't much like shopping for clothes or trying them on. And of course, I'm thinking now that we're coming out of this darn pandemic, the wedding invitations are flowing, which is all wonderful, but then you think, oh, what am I going to wear? So another idea I have for sewing clothing is I looked online, or I asked Google, because I ask Google everything, what kind of clothes, what kind of dresses or shirts would minimize the breast? Because I have one of that kind of body. We all have different sizes, shapes of bodies, and I definitely carry my weight up in the top of my body, in the middle of my body, and a little bit on the bottom of my body, but you get the idea. Sorry, I missed the intro. What does your badge say? Oh, Leah, it says I was vaccinated. I was vaccinated yesterday. Bob and I drove out to Gardner, Massachusetts, which is a good hour away. I think it was 50 miles. Pretty drive, though. And they vaccinated both of us. And it was a well-oiled machine. It was put on by Hayward Healthcare, HEYWOOD. They did a great job. They had a great attitude. People were so pleasant. And they were just all about getting us in and out. So it was a good experience. Neither of us fainted. Both of our arms are sore. But fortunately, nothing more than that yet. Okay, look at how big those are. All right, so I just cut I don't even dare measure that. Wow. Okay, so that is the waistband. Did I stop mid-thought? Yay, I know. Yay, yay, yay. Doctor's appointment Monday to see what's next with it. It was warmer here, maybe not 90 though. I know. In the northern western part of the country. It'll get there though. You'll have some warm days, won't you? Okay, so now I'm cutting right up the side of each. Okay. Look at the see-through. If anyone has any suggestions for what I'm doing, let me know. Hi, Carol Bell. Happy Friday. Late. I hope you're done working for the weekend. So tonight's going to be not a full hour. So Leah, if you didn't hear, we were just talking about Prince Philip. Didn't say much about him because I got a little gun shy thinking about all the other history. But we will be hearing more about him in the coming days and weeks. One thing I think we can all fairly say is he was a consistent companion of the Queen, or he was there for a very long time. And Carol Bell and Carol Lewin, I don't know if you heard me. I know you know so much more about the monarchy, and I look forward to talking to you about it on Open So tomorrow night, or tomorrow during the day. So I guess it wasn't totally unexpected, but it's sad nonetheless. Okay. So there's one front. What in the world? Okay, there's the other front. For me, new shorts equals cutting down old jeans. That is so smart. I may have to do that. I am going to do that. Well, for me, sometimes new shorts is going to the thrift store, but all the thrift stores are closed around here. I'm kind of looking forward to the day when the thrift stores are back, because can you imagine all the good clothing that's going to be circulating? Because I also like to get the big shirts at thrift stores that I can then shorten and whatever. Okay, but that's a great idea. Cutting down my pants or my jeans that's a great idea. Thank you, Carol. Okay. So I hope you've all had nice weeks. Okay. And there's one of the back ones. Here's the other back one. So again, I'm going to lay these out and probably draw on paper. No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a muslin. But if the muslin comes out okay, they'll be my shorts. Do you know what I mean? And I might use this fabric. This might be too racy. This is kind of cool. This came from my Aunt Bonnie. And I think I've shown it here in past years. But it has little stamps, mail stamps from different parts of the world, and it's subdued enough, but it might look kind of funny because it's got polka dots on it. So I'll find something, and I think I will make a muslin. I'll make a material pattern out of it. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Oh, I didn't just do that. Yes, I did just do that. What else? Oh, let's read ourselves a poem from Aunt Jane. If someone is close enough to see what is on them, they are too close anyway. Exactly. Carol, that's very funny. Good point. The old 6-foot rule. That's very funny. What I was thinking is, so maybe I will use that. So if that's the case, actually what I was thinking is I could also make a tank top, just a very loose one to wear, and then I could even make a mask out of it. So I may just do that. That is very funny. You made me laugh. Okay. And I've read this before, but it's nice as we think about summer and going outside. It's called Bear Mountain Picnic by Jane E. Bryant. Too young to do it right, Bonnie whined. My hot dog burned. See, the end. Jack was delighted with her failure. Popped like a firecracker. Blam. Gramps said, let me, Ducky. That fire's hotter than the bloody blue blazes. Fire cracked and jumped, red, yellow, orange, all whipped together in the stone fireplace. And it sent woody smoke up its short chimney. Into our noses, our mouths, tears fell from my eyes. I leaned in, twirling my green stick. Side by side, we stood in the clearing. Breezy pine walls, bare earth floor, sky roof. Dad said, they're cooked when the skin splits. He knew everything, even how to make fire. We learned to use heat to perfection. Juicy pink flesh burst from crunchy black skins, hot as July's sun on my shoulders. Mom passed the buns, white and so fresh, my fingers made imprints in the dough. I dumped on ketchup, chose grape Kool-Aid, wondered how many dogs she'd let me eat. With marshmallows, we were on our own. Toast 'em crisp like Mom's meringue. Creamy as cloud and steamy inside and charred as ash outside. Melted inside. We ate till we were stuffed, content, and eager to climb the fire tower. Our shoes clanked, clanking on the metal steps, Dad leading the way for Jack, me, Bonnie, while Mom called from below, watch it, Howard, watch it. I love that, because of course I know all the people in it. Okay, let's see. Let's read another one. Happiness. That's a nice one. Happiness by Jane E. Bryant. What did you find? I'm going to pause here and see what Sarah found. I just found some red shorts at a thrift shop with cherries on them. That's wonderful. Oh, yay. That's a good find. Okay, happiness. It's not a very long one. Allison says she's in the process of cleaning her car, and we both laugh out loud. She glances in the rear view at the piles on the back seat, all the stuff that makes up her life. I look around, so they must be sitting in the car. Remnants of lunch and trash on the floor, bathing suit drying on a hook, dust on the dash. Her maps are ready, folded and filed in the front door pocket. We look into each other's eyes, still laughing. Sunshine gilds her silhouette. I imagine her drive clear across the country on the verge of recklessness, joy in her eyes, her hair whipped by the open window, the dust blown right off the dash. That's called happiness. Okay, library note, because this is more fun than sewing right now, by Jane E. Bryant. It wasn't much of a note, just one like so many others, written to remind or inform, but some notes were typed in bold and inserted precisely in the middle of a carefully cut strip, not hand-scratched on a scrap. Some notes were in italics, and some in fancy font. but the paper was rumpled and no longer truly white. Some notes stood out in caps, all of it meant to provide info for patrons to read and to heed. Romance has moved to the staircase landing. Oh, joy, to learn where romance has gone. Mr. Brown and come, count the ways with me. Willie S., he thee to yon landing for love. Ernest will make the sun rise again. Romance has moved to the staircase landing. That's funny. And Willie S., of course, is William Shakespeare. Okay, one more, because this is even shorter. Okay, List by Jane E. Bryant. Decide what to keep, organize it. Get rid of the rest. Go. Find a life, make a life, live a life. Look back or look ahead. Buy a chicken, it's on sale. Make your own soup while you can. I like that one. Okay, so we're making shorts. We're getting shorts at the thrift store. I love that. We're making shorts out of fabric that if they can see it, they're too close. Kind of like that sign on the back of cars. If you can read this, you're too close. And we're thinking of Prince Philip and his family and how they are going to have to mourn in public. So I hope that they all find comfort somehow in the memories. Okay, I'm going to call it quits. I am so glad you're out there. I know this was not a usual Fibercast. I think we're going to call it quits. Maybe next week, if we're not working on the shorts, which we might be, we might not. Next week, let's do something with the Kaffe fabric. Okay? That'll be our plan. Something pretty and bright and fun. Oh, and don't forget our Grateful 8 giveaway. Oh, I'm glad you liked the poem, Sarah. Thank you. I'm glad. Don't forget, we're giving away 8 quilts this year because we're grateful for all of our Simply Colorful viewers and patrons. And next month, so yes, early May, we're going to be giving away this bundle of Edita Blue fabric. I think it's from her. Anyway, and we voted on it, and the decision was these are such beautiful, luscious colors that we're just going to send you the bundle, compliments of KB, and you can make your own quilt. So keep checking back for that. If you want to join and be in the drawing, make sure to become a Simply Colorful patron. Go to www.patreon.com/simplycolorful. And thank you all for joining me. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the beautiful weather. And I'll see you right back here next Friday night. Bye, everyone.